Call Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Mashak Yahushai, Bahasham Kakwadash, Barakatham. Shalom. This is your fellow servant Tazawar from the GMS Orlando camp, here with another lesson. First, I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom rule well, and from whom we learn this truth. Shalom to Akim who are not in GMS, but are pushing likewise doctrine in spirit and in truth with all sincerity. To you few sisters that are listening and learning, as well as you speckled birds that are scattered among the nations, looking like those nations, to the 144,000 elect men and the rest of the hopeful elect, to you I say, Shalom. This is so I did a lesson a while back, some days ago, and it was titled +sign R at and S. The plus being a T, the at sign being an A. So that spells out TRANS, right, which is the prefix trans. Now, I mentioned a couple of things in that video. Not just about like the alphabet soup drinkers or whatever, the abominable acronym, but I mentioned the quest for transhumanism, and I found a little article, right? Basically, so I may pull some of the same scriptures, maybe not, but moving in the spirit, I found an article online I wanted to share with the body. And basically, this too is also proof that the elders, for those of you in doubt, that the elders of GMS, all right, the elders of Great Millstone were right all along. And Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Tahar, has said a few times on his channel, he was like, you all are going to find out that the men of GMS were always right. All right. Well, this is an article published on Google that we finna go into. Concerning the MOTB, right, is and that's the main thing according to prophecy, right, that we have our eyes open for, that we're watching for. The watchmen are watching for that prophecy to come into fruition. Okay. Now, this article proves that the elites have a, I'm going to say, diabolical agenda beyond just secure payments. Now, without further ado, let's, you know what, before we jump off into it, let's grab Revelation 13:16. And we just finna read that, and then we gonna hit that article. Right, this is Revelation chapter 13-16, and it reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." All right. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So we're going to read that again on the right side of the page, right here in the NLT, the New Living Translation. We first read it in the King James Version, right? And now we're going to read it in the NLT. And this is Revelation 13:16. He required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Wisdom is needed here. Let the one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666, or 666. Right? Now I did see I don't have footage of this, but I saw somewhere where they was doing like that. I forget what you call it, but basically it's a form of numerology, right? Where they put in, they can type a word in, and it gives you the numerical value of that word. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's but basically they were looking for all the possibilities of the number of 666, and Neura, link. If you take link and neuro, or neuro and then a link, and you put those two words together, that was something that's being pushed right now. The value of those two words put together came out to equal this number right here that we just read about. That's just food for thought. Food for thought. All right. And that, that's prophecy unfolding right there. And I wish I had footage of that. Anyway, let's get this article. And this is on Google, right? And it says, this is the title. Notice it says what? Science, right? And we know that the scriptures say science falsely so called, because when you go into that word science, it means to know, right? Or knowledge, to know something, to know. So the title of this article is, a scientist says humans will reach the singularity within 21 years. Now, if you look down to where this was published this month, 2024, right? A few days ago, week ago, whatever. And you see what they have right here as an image, right? Got this semi-attractive looking woman here. Can't really tell her if she looked to be like a Moabite or something like that. Persuasion. But they got all of this. This looked like a circuit board, basically, right? That's around her face. And that is imagery, right? That they have a saying in the world, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So this is saying that, you have the flesh right here, a person, and then you have this, which looks like a network, right? Or circuit board, right? That goes into a computer. Right? But I want y'all to remember this word right here. This word that I got highlighted. Okay? Singularity. That is a buzzword, as the elder brother Azariah says. That's a buzzword. Now, we're going to read a little bit of this where I'm at. The futurists have long debated the arrival of the singularity, when human and artificial intelligence will merge. A concept borrowed from the world of quantum physics. Okay? Quantum physics. So when you go into that quantum physics stuff, that's basically they're trying to tap into the fourth dimension, right? Because we are on a three-dimensional plane. Well, quantum is that, tapping into that other dimension, or being able to bend the space-time continuum, or whatever, how they phrase it, right? That's their little understanding of it. It reads, American computer scientist and futurist Ray Kurzweil has long argued that the singularity would likely occur around the middle of the 21st century. And with the rise of AI, right, artificial intelligence, his predictions are gaining more credence. Right? In his new book, The Singularity is Nearer, Kurzweil doubles down on those predictions and details how humanity's intelligence will increase a millionfold via nanobots, among other things. Now, nanobots. Take note that they are using nanotechnology now in the field of, in the healthcare system. I'll say it like that. In the field of medicine. Okay? And some people believe that thing that happened in 2020, there were some nanoparticles in that juicy juice, that Jabberwocky, that sticky icky, right? Anyway, it says you don't exactly become a world-renowned futurist by making safe predictions. And while some of these past predictions haven't exactly come to pass, Back to the Future Part 2 specifically, these ideas help expand our thoughts on what exactly the future might look like. Right? And no one makes futuristic predictions quite like Ray Kurzweil. I'm going to read down and then we're going to pull some scripture. All right. An American computer scientist turned futurist, Kurzweil has long believed that humanity is headed towards what's known as the singularity, when man and machine merge. In 1999, Kurzweil theorized that artificial general intelligence would be achieved once humanity could achieve a technology capable of 1 trillion calculations per second, which he pegged to occur in 2029, right? Well, we in 2024, so that's what, 5 years away, right? However, if you look at that word right there, highlight that artificial general intelligence. Right now we have AI. We don't have the general part. But we see that AI is on the rise. Everything from, matter of fact, when you search something in Google, a lot of times at the top of the page, it'll have an AI generated response, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. We also have these apps like the ChatGPT and some other things, and even programs where they're inputting AI into these robots, right? So we see the experimental use thus far of artificial intelligence. They've even said AI has updated or rewritten the scriptures, which I haven't seen that version, but I wouldn't put it past that's definitely a possibility, especially with all the freakism and shit that they promoting. All right. Experts at the time scoffed at the idea, figuring it'd be at least a century or more, but with Kurzweil's timeline only a few years off and talk of AGI, artificial general intelligence, spreading, that decades-old prediction is beginning to loom large, right? Hey, and understand this too. These companies, right, are owned. Nothing in the media is put out by coincidence. All right, and it's not put out without the go-ahead or the head nod of somebody who's plugged in. All right, and when I say plugged in, I'm talking about, plugged into the hierarchy of the elites in some form or fashion. Now, they may be, when you get down to like newspaper articles and people who write the scripts for these news anchors, right? They may be like 5 people removed from the source, maybe 3. Who knows? Because we know that when you look at who owns the news channels, the news stations, right? Media output, these publishing companies, all of that, certain websites, those can be traced back to families that have a very strong foothold in the world, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. Where we was at. Oh, and so with that being said, a lot of times they put things out, to get the public used to hearing certain verbiage, vernacular, or the idea being more, basically to take the shock factor away from changes that may occur soon, right? And what happens is when you take that shock factor away, it reduces the pushback from the masses, from the general population. Okay? It reduces the pushback because basically you have groomed or, prepped the people to receive whatever information that you putting out there. Okay? So I'm going to skip down to about right here. It reads, we're going to be a combination of our natural intelligence and our cybernetic intelligence, Kurzweil said in an interview with The Guardian, and it's all going to be rolled into one. We are going to expand intelligence a millionfold by 2045. And it is going to deepen our awareness and consciousness. Okay? So for that to happen, you have to receive what? You got to be plugged in. So this is the plan of these people. So it says what? Within 21 years. Right? Now, we don't believe we have that long. All right? But who knows? All right? The Lord runs his timeline how he sees fit. Right? And he puts spirits on men to go and do certain things and to achieve certain things. All right? But shit, another 20 years, the way it's looking, that whole thing with the BRICS and NATO, I don't know about no 21 years, man. They might got to push that up. You know? Salakia. I'm at 20 something. Let me pause there. That's the article. All right. I'm going to make a part 2 of this. Be right back with you. Salakia.